Hello everybody, this is Snatcher, and we are playing Flappy in Minecraft. This is a Minecraft thing I made, and it's just, if you ever heard of the popular mobile game, it's called Flappy Birds. It's on Android and on iOS. I have it on iOS. It's basically, there's a bird, and then there's pipes that go through it, and this is my recreation of it. You press this button, the chicken falls down. You press the button again, and the chicken flies up, and then you try to watch out for the pipes, and you just go up and up and up, and then you try to fall down, and now I'm dead. So if you hit the pipes, you die. Then you press the reset button right here, reset. Wait a few seconds, and then the whole map resets. So I think it's a pretty good, accurate representation. As you can see, the scores on the right's not changing. I want to implement that soon, but I'm trying to figure out how. So if any of you guys know how to add score with the redstone current, because the only way I know how to do is to add kills. So I'm going to let that reset. So if you guys want to see how it works, let's go actually. So basically, here is the map right here. The map is a bunch of pipes, and this is in the new snapshot, by the way. So there's cloning, which is part of the new snapshot. So I clone from here to, I think right here, clones this. And then the next clone, and then there's a big timer, and then the next clone clones to this block, to this block, so to this block. So it just moves the whole thing over one block. And I'll show you the redstone and exactly how it works. So down here, there's a layer right here. So every time you press this button, this is the reset right here, and then more reset, and then bats. And if we break this thing right here, we shall drop into the redstone. So the redstone, when you press the button, it will set a redstone block right here. This mechanism right here, these 4 blocks basically make the button repeat very fast. If you press it, you can continuously press it. So that's how I was able to press it so fast. And then it also sends a redstone signal right here. This sets something, does stuff. I don't know, it's really complicated and I don't exactly remember how it works. Up there's nothing, but you go down here, this goes here, and then there's a big loop, and then I'm not going to go all the way down there, but this just keeps cloning. And then the reason I have 2 is because in my original version I had clone, and then I cloned air to stop it, but so it flashed, but then I realized I could just clone the next one because that would delete all the blocks that were there. So it's just a clone, so every other block's useless. So yeah, that's fun. And then it just keeps going down and all the way through here, and then that's that. I was trying to figure out, over here is where I was trying to figure out the scoring. So I was trying to put it on a timer, but I don't know how to add your points to the score. And right here, this is the reset. So it cuts a redstone signal every layer, every little layer here. Right here on this block, this gets deleted, this gets deleted, this gets deleted all the way down. So it will cut the signal. So then there'll be a delay right here. The delay, that's the delay you saw earlier. Then these blocks right here, these ones right here, they spawn the redstone wire back in, and then that creates the then you can replay the game, sorry. And then you can replay the game over and over. This is on an infinite loop, so it keeps going down. It's the same map, unfortunately. I couldn't get it to be randomized. Oh yeah, and these 2 blocks right here. This one clones. It's pretty complicated. Right here, this right here gets cloned. So this spot right here, usually it goes like this, and then resets. There's usually a wire right here, but no. So basically this just gets reset, so it works well. And then the other one that I showed you, those 2 of them down there, spawns a redstone block right here. The reason these command blocks are right next to it is as soon as it spawns, it gets deleted by this set air right next to it. So as soon as that gets signal, it will send, or set air right here, sending a redstone signal, and then it will hit that, and then it will go down here, hit that, and then it will start over. And the reason it doesn't go backwards is because with the repeaters, they have arrows, so it can't take a signal this way. So that's good. And is there anything else? Yes, all this stuff you see down here. The reason, if you saw, the chicken was going pretty fast, rather fast. I set this on a timer, so it teleports every chicken entity 0.3 blocks below. So that teleports it 0.3 blocks every time it gets a pulse, which is pretty fast because it's on the fastest you can go on a repeater. These set things, I was trying to set the scoreboard here, but I wasn't able to figure that out. This right here, that teleports a chicken 2.5 blocks up, so every time you press the button up there, it sets a block right here, and then teleports the chicken 2 blocks up. It also, somewhere it spawns the chicken. Oh yeah, and just a bunch of, ooh, whoops, sorry. I thought I pressed a W there to ruin the entire thing, but I did not. All this fancy stuff right here, it doesn't do anything. I was trying to see right here, these all were triggering redstone blocks right here, so every time you press the button, it would trigger redstone blocks here. And I had tripwires and stuff, so I was trying to make it so every time the chicken hit the tripwire and you press the button, so it was an AND gate right here, so if both signals were triggered, it will send a pulse here, which I was trying to do, but I realized I could just teleport the chicken. I didn't realize or know that command existed to teleport the chicken up. So my plan was to, with 1 block, delete the chicken and all entities on the map, and then respawn it a certain number of blocks above, so spawn chicken how many ever blocks that way. So that's what I was trying to do with all of this. I realized that I could just teleport it up when I found out I could do that. So this bait here is basically useless, but I did spend the time to put all the code in here, so you know, that was fun. That was fun doing all that. So yeah. So if we go back up here, this is how I spawn the chicken, and the reason it dies instantly on death, if you've noticed, dies instantly on death. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, it does. But the reason it dies instantly on contact with anything is because if a chicken spawned, I'll show you. Here's my chickens. If I spawn a chicken, see how it falls really, it keeps giving the teleport command. It goes through the map and then gets damaged. You can see, and then there's lava pits, so the ones that do fall, they go through here. So the chicken falls, and then will get suffocated because it keeps getting teleported into the blocks. So the way I did it is, so every time a block spawns over, so if a chicken falls into the block, like if the block spawns on top of the chicken, which would create the idea that the chicken ran into the pipe, or the blocks, when I say blocks and pipes, I use them interchangeably. So every time the chicken runs into the pipe, it will take 1 hit of damage, which is enough to kill it. And the way I set that was, again, I have, when you press the button, it creates a redstone pulse right here. This spawns a custom chicken. Here is the code for it. That adds, it says base health, health base, and then 1 means it has 1 heart. So if it takes any suffocation damage, it will die. Summon chicken 4 blocks in the direction this way. So that's good. And then this one this one sets air right here. So every time you press the button, another chicken doesn't spawn, and a bunch of chickens spawn. This one sets blocks to destroy this, and when you hit the reset button, it will spawn back the redstone wire right here, so you can restart it, basically. And that's basically it. Here are the templates for the thing I was showing earlier, where I was saying you have to clone this block, and then you clone it over there, so the wire works out. I'm hoping to make a better version of this, where I don't know how, but somehow be able to look at just the screen and then like somehow create a redstone signal. I was thinking jumping, but it doesn't wait long enough. I was gonna put a pressure plate right here, but the delay, it doesn't trigger the redstone pad or pressure plate. So I had to go with a button, and the best you're gonna do is this. So you know, I think it's pretty good. I want to make a better version, so if any of you guys know how to do the score thing, I want to do a high score too, and I'm spawning chickens. Oh, sorry chickens, sorry you're dead. And then I press this, and then it stops, deletes. So that's basically it. Thanks for watching. I'll probably put a download for this map in maybe a day or two once I figure out. I mean, if anybody has suggestions, how about this? I'll, in a few days, because I got to figure out how to do it. Maybe tonight, I don't know. But if I have a chance to make a map of this, I'll put it in the description. Or I'll make another video with like an upgrade. Be like, hey, I figured it out. If any of you guys want to comment and tell me how to do it. How to add the score, that is. So if you want to see the final version, I'll probably put a download to that in a new video soon. So if you guys want to tell me, you know, how to do it, as I was saying earlier. So that would be good, and so subscribe if you want to see the new video with the download link in the description of that video. So thanks for watching, and goodbye. Alright, so here I'm going to prove to you that it does play forever. So I'm going to press the button, see how long it lasts. I'm in F1 mode right now, so I didn't do that in the video, but This is kind of better, but you can't see where you're pressing the button. So I'm going to see as long as I can, and then once I die, I will then show... Oh, I died. So now I'm going to show you a time lapse of maybe a few minutes of it to prove that it lasts forever. So I hope that provides adequate enough proof for you guys that this thing lasts forever. So that'll be it. I will see you guys next time.